I think it's important with this ordinance to talk about the framing. People talk about, well, it's we're not banning weddings, but there are three parameters that the ordinance addresses, and correct me if I'm off on any of this, but one is the frequency of events, and when I'm talking about events, I'm talking about when a farmer or a rancher needs to help make ends meet, so they charge money to have people come and have a family reunion or a wedding on their property. The ordinance addresses frequency, size, and location. And for that farmer, the frequency, we'll start with the size. They say you can do all the weddings you want as long as there are fewer than 50 people. Well, I can remember maybe one wedding I've done where there were fewer than 50 people. I've done weddings in people's backyards next to their swimming pool with more than 50 people.
Right.
So that's a pretty meaningless allowance, to say, oh yeah, you can do a whole bunch of them. Well, not many. There's not much of a market for that.
Right.
And then the frequency, if you want to do, say, a bigger wedding than that and not have that limit, then you can do once every 10 years. Well, that might as well be a million years. I mean, that's just not, you can't have a business plan. That's not going to help you pay many bills or any mortgage payments. And then there's location. They're currently talking about allowing 3 historically significant sites to have a whole bunch of weddings or events and big events, but unless you happen to be the owner of those 3 sites, that doesn't do you any good. And then the other indication, or the other thing they're saying is, well, you can use wineries. Well, we believe, and the wineries believe, that they're next. So if that happens, none of those allowances really mean anything. So this is, in effect, going to practically shut down all but a very few weddings. And in this economy, we really can't be looking for ways to limit people's earning potential.